June in Wellington. Absolutely beautiful, brisk, sunny winter's day. Went for a walk today. It's a really nice day today, and it's the King's birthday, so a long weekend here in the capital. Everybody, it's the 5th of June today, and I wanted to sit down with you guys and give you an Invisalign update. So if you don't know, I'm about to embark on my Invisalign journey, and I got a call this morning. My braces have just arrived and I'm so excited, and that was the good news. But the bad news is my orthodontist practice does not have any available appointments this week. The next step is to go in and get my buttons installed. So what buttons are little attachments that will be put onto my teeth. They're all kind of like randomly placed on a lot of different teeth, and that's just going to help move the teeth and shift them into the position that we're looking for. I have to wait till next week to see my orthodontist so he can do the whole installation, and then I get my trays. So where the pain may come in is after the tray's been inserted, you may feel a lot of tightness and pressure, and that is where you can experience some discomfort in your jaw and your gums. It's really dependent on the patient. I've been watching a lot of social media content on people that have had Invisalign. Some people feel extreme amounts of pain. Some patients feel nothing. So I don't know what to expect. Just to prepare, because I'm somebody that loves to prepare, I decided to go do an errand shopping haul today. I went to a couple stores in Wellington, and I just got some things that I think will help with my braces journey. So I've done, like I said, a lot of research on TikTok of people that have gone through Invisalign, and they recommended a couple products. So I just wanted to go and get ready for this experience. My whole life is going to change, and I just really want to make that transition to using the braces a little bit easier for myself. So first stop, I went to Daiso. Daiso is amazing. It's a Japanese store that sells anything and everything you can think of for a fairly affordable price. So here in New Zealand, one item in the store is $3.50. In general, there are some that are marked higher in price, but in general, everything is $3.50. And then if you buy 3 items, you can get them for $10. So in the videos I watched, people recommended to have a secondary container. Now they didn't have a retainer container, which rhymes, but they had a denture container. So it is a little bit large and cumbersome, but it basically will serve the same purpose. And why I think this denture container is a little bit better for me is I can actually soak my retainers in this denture container because it's a lot deeper than just a retainer container, which are quite thin and discreet. So I picked this one up because it's, first of all, so cute, what the heck, but it also comes with a little brush. You know, when you have dentures, I guess you have to clean them with a brush every day, but I have been told that you have to also brush your aligners. So I'm going to use this brush dedicated to my Invisalign aligners. So let's take a look. Ooh. Very basic white. Here's the toothbrush. We got this bit here and this bit at the end, really getting in there. And then this is the little tub container. The second thing is when you're brushing your clear aligners, you have to use soap. So I picked up a soap container, and I got a travel version so you can close it, because some days I may need to bring my soap with me if I go on a trip or something. And this way I can bring my soap with me that I'm specifically using for my clear aligners. I like how there's hardly any packaging as well. Pop the lid off. And then it has a little tray in here which will help dry the soap out, because you know how soap gets all gunky if it's left like on a plate or something? Well, you need one of these to actually lift it up off the bottom, and it has holes to help it dry. Put on the lid, keep it nice and safe. Yay! Okay, so that's the second item. And then because I had a pair of glasses break, sunglasses, so I actually just got super glue. Super glue is surprisingly useful to have around the house. And then I carried on the good vibes and walked to the Chemist Warehouse, which was absolutely crazy. So many people, it was a whole thing. They have a huge sale going on right now. It was like the May Mayhem sale. To go with that denture case, I picked up these. This is Polydent Retainer Cleaners. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use this the whole time that I'm using my braces places, but I did want to give it a try because something that you experience with your clear aligners is like a lot of odor. Of course, you have it in your mouth overnight and you have it all day. They can start to have an odor develop. So this is like a soak where you just drop them in. I can put them into the denture container, dissolve it in some water, and then have them soak while I'm doing my morning skincare, brushing and flossing my teeth, have them soaking in this, and then it kind of disinfects them and helps to get rid of any unpleasant odors that are caused by bacteria buildup on the aligners. And my orthodontist did tell me that I have to wear my trays in the beginning for 2 weeks at a time. So that's 2 weeks of building up bacteria, of maybe a little bit of yellowing, which just naturally occurs with the plastics that they use for these clear aligner trays. So I hope that these work. If they don't, I won't repurchase. These were about $10 for 36 little tablets. Like I mentioned earlier, sometimes when you first install the tray, especially at the beginning of each new tray, you can experience discomfort and pain. So just to get ahead of that, I don't know if I will, but just in case, I picked up some Advil, which is ibuprofen. They come like this, which is so unique because in Canada, these pills are just loose inside of a bottle for us. We don't have them all individually wrapped in these little foil packets. Then I just got some random stuff because these things were on sale. I'm low on iron because I've been getting a lot of dizzy spells. So I thought I just self-diagnosed. I know that's not good. I didn't actually get my blood done. This hasn't been confirmed by a doctor, but I started taking iron pills and my symptoms subsided. I'm no longer experiencing bouts of vertigo or dizziness. And also I have more energy. So I feel like I was low on iron. So I picked up some more iron because this is only a month-long treatment. It's 30 capsules once a day, and I'm almost finished the one that I got about a month ago now. So this was $5.99 on sale, and then this was half off, so I thought, why not? It's a spot clean for your makeup brushes. So in between your regular washes, you can spray your brushes, get rid of some bacteria. So I paid $4.99, and that was it for pharmacy stuff, but that didn't mean I stopped shopping. Girl, the haul continues. I ended up stopping in at a jewelry store called Lavisa. They had so many different types of jewelry, and I got rooked into a pair of earrings. These little hoops are absolutely gorgeous. That's incredible. I just couldn't help it. I had to get them. These were $26.99, so $27. I don't want to brag, but I feel like I have an eye for these types of things, to go into a store of so much jewelry. Like there's so many options at Lavisa, but I can pick out sort of like the gem pieces. I'm quite good at that, have to say. But this is the jewelry on. Isn't that gorgeous? Just a beautiful, subtle hoop. And I am obsessed with the design in there. Then I went to this like New Zealand marketplace that has so many different sellers selling their different wares. And usually it's like Kiwiana merchandise, just stuff to do with New Zealand. But in this shop, it was on Willis Street. They had just so many different things. And one of the things that they had that drew my eye is crystals and stones. And so I found a raw yellow calcite, and they labeled it pineapple calcite, which I thought was cute. When it says that a crystal is raw, it just means it has not been polished. So a finished crystal looks really, really shiny and pretty. Let me show you one that I have that's polished. So here we have a stone. They've polished it, they shaped it in to be a little heart. But when you have a raw crystal, untouched, have a little bit of like a chalky residue to them. Here's a raw rose quartz that I got in Christchurch when I was there a couple years ago. This is rose quartz that's raw, so untouched, straight from the earth. Amazing vibrations. Sorry if you're not into this kind of stuff, but I love having crystals in my house. This was $6 for this massive chunk of rose quartz. This small yellow calcite was also $6 from this Wellington market store. Yellow calcite helps with self-confidence, personal motivation, and hope. It helps clear the mind, so it's really good stone to use for meditation and studying. Actually, I'm about to become a student. I am joining the School of Philosophy, and I have signed up to take their introductory course, and it starts tomorrow. It's about a 3-hour course every week, once a week for 8 weeks. If you don't know, I have a passion for philosophy. I absolutely love questioning the deeper meanings of things. It's not like your typical philosophy where it's like lecturing at you and you're just listening. This school actually uses debate, conversation in a very casual, relaxed setting. So we're all going to be contributing. The whole purpose of us meeting in person is so that we're all speaking and sharing what we think and what we believe and what our thoughts are, and sort of a nice facilitated debate going on. And then this one, bear with me, this is so random. I do not know why I got this. I was just in a shopping mood, but I picked up this. Okay, so in certain lights, he's purple. And then in other lights, he's like gold and green. Come on. Okay, so this is like a 3D printed toy, or just a decoration really, of a dragon or a lizard, or I think it's a dragon because really it looks like nothing I would ever know. Black Rock Creations, and I just loved it. I'm not even like a lizard person, but I just think the free movement of the way that this has been printed and combined and put together, it's like the inner child in me could not walk away from this little lizard. And I just love that it's like free moving. And it's so cool that this has been 3D printed. So I love the iridescent like shifting of colors. I think that's pretty amazing. So what do you think? Like, this is what happens when you go into stores like that. You buy stuff that you literally never would think that you would ever find. I'm a Game of Thrones fan, so, you know, if it is a dragon, I'm happy about that. Anyway, I got this for $15, and then I had to get my butt out of that store because there were other things calling my attention. And then I ended up going to New World. I'm gonna make some Japanese curry, so I picked up some diced up meat, and then I also picked up some kombucha. Now, I don't like kombucha, but I thought I'd give this a try because I'm trying to get my gut health in line. I've really taken a very big leap into improving my diet to help with my gut, try to get my microbiome in my gut a little bit healthier than it had been, and trying to eat more vegetables and gut-friendly foods like cabbage, broccoli. I've been eating a lot more spinach that I buy at the market, and I process it myself in containers, and I've just been trying my best to eat more vegetables because our gut is so connected to our brain, and having a happy gut really helps our overall health. So that's sort of been on my mind lately, and kombucha does have these cultured live probiotics. You know what? Let's try open this. I don't want it to be exploding on me, but I can't sit here and talk about this for literally 5 minutes and not actually tell you what I think of it. Here we go. Oh, it smells bad. Okay, it's not great, but it's like watered down tea. Oh, the carbonation is really strong for me. I think I like it because it's ginger and it's reminded me of ginger beer, which I really like ginger beer. I would rate this like a 5 out of 10. It's not terrible like other kombuchas I've had. It's not the best I've had, but I like that it's sparkling and I like that it's ginger because it literally tastes like ginger beer, but I'm getting those live probiotic cultures. So I'm excited for that. Okay, and then having said that I want to eat healthy food and like vegetables, I still do eat things that are just treats. For example, I just discovered these biscuits and they are absolutely divine. I really love oatmeal cookies. I know that that is so random, but I really like these. These are called Hobnob. So they have a bit of chocolate on the top, but the base cookie is an oat snap cookie. So it's got that nice gritty oatmeal texture and I really like it. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about, and thank you for sticking around. If you're still watching this, you're a real one. This was the world's most randomest haul. I stopped at the public library because I just go through books like once a week. So this time I picked up these two. I literally just go in the library without a plan and I read the cover, the jacket, and decide if I want to read it. I don't know if this is any good, so don't take this as a reading recommendation. Sometimes I'll start to read a book that I've just picked up and it's terrible, and I just take it back to the library because there's no use wasting time reading a book that I don't like. So this one's called A Half-Built Garden. It's basically set in the future in the year 2083 and aliens appear. I really do like sci-fi fantasy stuff like that. This one though is more of a thriller. I'm gonna give it a read and then I'm gonna try find the movie and watch it on Prime and see how it translates. That's all I want to talk about today. Thank you so much for watching this segment of the vlog and I will see you in another update. Bye!